Hey everybody, it's Angela, and I just wanted to share today some hybrid scrapbook layouts that I've done. And I don't see too many videos on a hybrid layout, so I thought I would do some because I really love doing it. I love taking the best from both worlds and combining them. So I've got 3 layouts here today to show you. And the first one is this layout that I did of my mom when she was a baby. And as you can see, it's got a lot of dimension to it with all the flowers. It's got sparkle. I don't know if you could see there's a lot of stickles and stuff on here, but let me go through what I did here. First of all, I made this as a digital layout, so that way I could share it to my aunt and uncle and my brother, and put one in my heritage album, so I could make a lot of copies of it, which was great, or I could email it, which was cool as well. And then this one, I decided I think I'm going to give this one to my mom for her birthday, and so I wanted to make it extra special, so I've scrapped it as a hybrid layout. And for the digital part, for the background paper, I actually used a paper from the Subtropical collection, and all these collections are at Scrap Girls. As you guys know that I work at Scrap Girls. And so the paper I used for the background is this paper right here. And you wouldn't think that I would be using this one because there's so much oranges and yellows and stuff, and the layout that I did is such a cool blues and stuff, but I love the craft papers in here, and some of them just pick out the blues and the browns, and so that's why I used this paper here. And then for these torn edge papers below, I again used another kind of unexpected collection. I used the Christmastide collection mini, and I used these 2 papers right here, the cream and the white. And even though this is a Christmas collection, all the papers are like brocades and patterns, so they could be really used for anything. Same way with this frame. Is just a very elegant frame, could be used for anything, as well as the gold ribbon and the flowers and this little blue jay down here and stuff. So, I usually try to keep in mind that even though a collection is themed for something, there's probably a lot of other parts in it that I can use, for everyday scrapbooking. And let's see, then the blue paper in this torn edge here is from the Birdsong collection, and it's this paper here, and I just used a piece of that. And then the little bird that I used is this one, but I just flipped him so he would be facing the other way because I wanted him facing into the photo and stuff. So that's where I got those. And then for the a lot of the for these ribbons here that get it in the frame that are here, and this digital ribbon down here, I used these 2. There's like a blue and a pink, and I just recolored them. That's a cool thing about digital collections, is that you can just recolor it to match whatever you're doing. So I recolored those. And then, I don't know if you can see this little round element inside. It's pretty small on this printout, but it's actually the sequin circle, which is this one. And so I just sized it to be really big, and so I used that. And this is the Newlywed collection, and so that's really good. It has a lot of papers also that could be used pretty much for anything, even though it's kind of a wedding themed collection. And let's see here. Lastly, or actually there's one little thing that I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right there, and I put some stickles on him, some black and blue stickles on his body, and that's a little tiny damselfly, which is kind of like a dragonfly, and I got that off of these Cute Critters digital stickers. And so he's this guy here, and I just made him really tiny because I like to put little insects and stuff with my flowers, just because, insects and flowers kind of go together. I love this little inchworm. He's so cute. And so that's the cute critter stickers. And then all the digital flowers on here are from this embellishment template. And an embellishment template are the embellishments, and they have no color in them. And then over here on this side are examples of how you could color them and what you could do with these elements here. And so you can reuse them over and over again. You can color them whatever color you want. You can resize them, flip them, you know, and that's what's so great about using the embellishment templates. So I use those, and that's pretty much everything digitally, and I put it together, and then I printed it out, and to go with these torn edges here and these little torn edges here, I went ahead and distressed all the edges of my paper after I printed it out. I printed it out as a 12 by 12 and trimmed it, and then distressed the edges, used a little bit of brown ink, and then I hot glued the whole thing onto this corrugated cardboard so some of the corrugation would show through. So I kind of distressed it all the way around, left little bits showing through. And then I took my stickles, and on the side of the sequins that was the highlighted side, I used like a light colored stickles, and then on the shadow side of the sequins I just kind of followed what was already there and colored the shadowed side in with some blue stickles. So maybe you can see that a little better, I don't know. And just to give it some shine, I put some flat back pearls in the center of each of these. And then also on the bird's eye, I took a little tiny Prima black flat back pearl. I don't know if, it's kind of hard to see. But that really gives dimension to the bird and his eye, so he's always kind of has a nice highlight in the eye shining off of that pearl. And then all the flowers on here are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and this big one here in the center are the mixed pink and white small curly wild roses, and all the little roses are the mixed two-tone roses and just the plain mixed colors for all the little roses. And so that, I think, is everything that's on this layout, and I really love it. I mean, it's really got dimension, it really pops. Oops, sorry about that. And it really makes it special. So even though other people are going to get, you know, relatives and stuff will get this digitally, my mom will get this special one, and I'll probably put it, I'll either just frame it or I'll put it in like a shadow box and stuff, so, and give that to her for her birthday. So that's that layout. And then the second layout that I have has the same blue tones, and this is a wedding layout that I did, there we go, for my husband's niece. And I did layouts for her whole wedding. I did like her getting ready and the groom getting ready, and this one's her dad walking her down the aisle and giving her away. And I did from the ceremony to the kiss to the ring bearer, the flower girl, the cake cutting, the barbecue, the party afterwards, you know, and the venue. And I did a whole album, and then I posted it on a photo sharing site so that anyone that was at the wedding or in the wedding party could download the full album that I had created. And that way the mother of the bride could have a copy, the mother of the groom could have a copy of it, bridesmaids, anybody who was a part of it, you know, the parents of the ring bearer or whatever, they could either download the whole album or maybe just a page that they liked, and they could print it out have it printed out as a 12 by 12 or as an 8 by 8, and, you know, print them out on their printer at home as 8 by 8s. I actually print out these 12 by 12s. I have an Epson 2200, so it will do 12 by 12. So I print these out, and a lot of people have printers big enough to do this, but you can also send them out or just print them 8 by 8 and make an 8 by 8 album. So anyhow, then to make it extra special for the bride on her copies, I printed it out, and then I just I used the Newlywed Collection on this one again, and this little circle here is actually the same sequin circle that I used on the last layout. It's just reduced smaller. And then on it, I didn't do 2 colors of stickles. I just put 1 dot of stickles in each sequin all the way around. I put a little bit of stickles in her bouquet just to make that pop. And then I used flat back pearls to follow around this heart. And let's see here. On this, I used a lot more of the Newlywed Collection. I used, let's see, a lot of these flowers are in the background of this swag, and these 3 little jewels here are actually these jewels here, and I just kind of followed what was there and put some bling over the top just to make them stand out a little more. Also, what I loved about doing this digitally in the first place was that I could do some photo effects on it, and I could kind of ghost this image in the background of her dad giving her away, and I could also do this mirrored reflection. I really like that because I really wanted to make it kind of fairy tale like, very ethereal and special, magical, I guess. And I just put who gives this woman, and so that's what I did there. I just used a lot of flat back pearls and little flat back crystals, and on this again, they're Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and then except for these 2, which are these 2 flowers from Prima. So there were Prima flowers and then the Wild Orchid Crafts. So that's it for this layout, and I just mounted it on some cardstock. Now this one, it has some dimension, but I think it'd be okay in the page protector. You could certainly frame it. If you're concerned about the height and dimension of these, you could just use a flatter flower. There's a lot of different scrapbooking flowers out there, so you can make it as dimensional or as flat as you want. Anything is going to work. And like I said, I matted it on some cardstock. And I should say, for all of these layouts, they're all in my gallery, and I'm going to put links to my gallery, to each page in my gallery down below, and then they'll also, when you look at that gallery image, there'll be links to every digital product that I used on these. So it'll link you all to the product if you are interested in any of those. And then my last layout is probably my favorite, just because I like the colors of it. I'm kind of a warm tone person. And this is one that, a heritage page that I did. Here's I wish I could get the whole thing. There we go. And these are some heritage photos of my husband's grandma. And I'm doing a heritage album for him, and I love these photos of her. Just gorgeous, and her gorgeous dress and jewelry and everything. And so I did this layout digitally, and then that way I can, share it with his brothers and sisters and his mom and aunts and anyone who wants it. And in that one, the background paper, let me find it here, is from the Altered Past collection, and it's this one right here, with the orange tones in it. And I love the colors in this one, and kind of the altered art kind of stuff that is available. And then this little doll head was perfect for the bottom. I put it in here because the way her hair is done and everything, it just reminds me so much of this photo, kind of the same era and stuff, and the colors, and it's just so pretty. And then down here, this butterfly that's on this flower, and I've covered it with the glossy accent so that the butterfly stands out. And those are from the digital stickers, the Flutterby collection, and it's this swallowtail butterfly there. And I love these because you can rotate them and size them and use them over and over again, because you can never have too many butterflies. And let's see, what else is in this layout? Let's see here. This little scallop border that's underneath these flowers. There's a little one that has a scallop border that has some text on it, and that is from the Ladylike collection. And it's this piece of text here, and it's kind of hard to see, but it has a little scallop border on the bottom of it, and I've just enlarged it to use on this. And did I use anything else from this one? I think that's all I used from this collection. And then I also used this little piece of word art right below the photo that says Good Old Days. I used the this one here from it's word art from the Farmstead collection, and I really like this collection. I love the draft horse and stuff in there, and the chicken. It's like, and oh, and on the Ladylike collection, I also used this little heart, wire heart, and that's what's kind of sticking out right there. And the little jewelry pieces sticking out from under the flowers are they're from the Altered Past. Yeah, it's this one right here. This little jeweled piece of jewelry. Kind of looks like a little flower, and I have those just kind of tucked in behind here. I've got another one, you know, tucked in this corner, and then one over here, and then I've covered them with stickles just to make the jewels really stand out. This fan that's here and down here is from another one of the Scrap Simple embellishment templates. And again, here's the templates. Over here on this side are some ideas on how to use those templates. I love this one with the photos. You know, it has the blank spaces, so you can put photos in here, whether it be of birds or butterflies or flowers, or in this case, people. It works great for like doing wedding album pages, and you can put like all the bridesmaids in there or something. It's really cute. And so I used this one here, and that's what's in the background here. And then I just put some pink stickles in each of these little flowers. And then after I did the digital layout, I cut along the edge of the fan and cut along so that I can insert these little pieces of lace down behind. And then I just kind of taped them on the back just to give that bit of vintage lace. And then I also have vintage lace kind of tucked in underneath the flowers, kind of poking out onto this photo here, and another little tiny piece of it here. So I've just kind of tucked the vintage lace around there. And let's see, I think this paper clip is off of the Newlywed collection, and I just used pink stickles, flat back pearl, and then I used glossy accents on the clip. Oh, sorry. just to give it a little more dimension. And then what else am I missing here? Again, all the roses are from that Ribbon Roses embellishment template. And let's see, I think that's everything. There's some subtle stuff in here that you may not be able to see, and that's down here. Some of these, I kind of behind this put some little masks and colored those, and those masks are from this Scrap Simple embellishment templates photo masks, and it's this one here, and I just turned it like this, and then I did some coloring. Let's see if you can see that. I did some coloring on it, and that's what this is right here. You can kind of see. So that was pretty subtle, but it I really liked being able to add. I added just a little bit more yellow, just to bring a little yellow down here, and sprayed that. So again, these are all Wild Orchid Crafts here, and then I took some real Ribbon Roses and put over the digital Ribbon Rose border, and I just cut them out of this piece. I just cut them out, and I put one every so often, and so just to give it a little texture over the top of the digital Ribbon Roses. And then this is that butterfly punch that I got, I just got it and showed it in my last haul video. So I used that here, and I used glossy accents on the Lovely, so it says Simply Lovely. And then again down here I used pink stickles inside each of the fans, glossy accents on the butterfly, some more Wild Orchid Crafts, stickles, lace, Wild Orchid Crafts, and then pretty much just all the same. The only different flower that I used was these with a little bit of yellow tinge, and those are the cherry blossoms. And I believe these are also from Wild Orchid Craft. And so that is my heritage layout, and I just love how it turned out. I mean, it's just got so much dimension and so much sparkle. It just, the camera doesn't quite do it justice. But anyhow, those are my 3 hybrid layouts that I've been working on lately. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Again, I'll put links to all these in my gallery, which then has links to all the digital products that have been used on here. And I hope you guys will give digital hybrid projects a try, because like I said, you get to use the best of both worlds. You get all the photo editing and everything and stuff, and the way digital sharing and being able to make printouts, because I have 3 kids, so when I make Christmas albums for them, I need to print out 3 copies, one for each kid when I make their albums. So there's no way I could traditionally scrap each layout 3 times. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't think I'd last. So I love doing it digitally, and then I take the special ones, or when I feel like it and I don't want to create something from scratch, I just want to play with my 3D embellishments, I just, print out one of my digital ones and then just get to play with all my flowers and bling and lace and stuff, and kind of do that. So anyhow, just wanted to put the option out there. And again, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.